What's up, ForgeNight? This is Arcane Cricket. I'm here with Death Reaps and Ranger Tactician. We're here to show you one of my maps. The game name is Prison Riot. It goes with the game map Prison City. And the point of this map is basically an infection type, where your infected are prisoners. They're in orange jumpsuits, and your humans are cops. They're in blue. Now the point is, the prisoners are actually going to start in the prison. As you can see here, there is actually cells in the prison. There's a little rec yard out here. There's a couple of escape routes. So the easiest way to get out is actually in the back. There's a little way that goes into the sewer. The map gets pretty expansive. It's got both upper and lower levels. It's got a few little spots that you can kind of camp out that we didn't take out just to keep it interesting. As you can see down here in the sewers, there is teleporters that are going to take you up into various spots, which you'll see in the gameplay. Let's start out with the pros. The pros is there's a lot of areas in the map that are easy to recognize once you get there. For example, you've got a parking garage, a movie theater, a hotel, obviously the police station. There's a concert area, so you've got a lot of good call-out points. There's even a gas station. There is a lookout point back here. It's a little tricky to get to. And then there's a little camping spot up at the top of the hill. So let's go over to you guys really quick. Ranger Tactician, Death Reaps, you guys have played this map. What are some of your thoughts for the pros of this map?
Honestly, I think that once the cops really get up to the sniper rifle, if you're accurate with it, it's good, but you have ammo, so it's going to take a little bit. Plus, there's always little spots that once you explore and you find, it's really great, but you always got to move, because if you camp somewhere, like any infected map, you'll get overrun.
Alright, so basically you're saying you got to keep moving. You can't, like, you can camp, but you don't want to camp for too long or they usually overrun you.
Exactly.
Just like any infection type.
Exactly.
What about you, Death Reaps? What were some of the pros that you thought for this map? Marco.
I'm sorry. I was looking at my phone. I was
Balls. So what were some of the pros that you saw for this map?
Definitely the exact opposite of what Ranger Tactician said, because if you can group up with several people and set yourselves up in the theater, you can survive for a pretty damn long time. And if you got 4 zombies on the enemy team, then you got a problem.
Right. Yeah, you definitely want to keep the zombie ratio fair. That's something you can edit as you go along, though. Let's see. What are some of the strategies that you guys have used when playing this map? Let's start with Ranger Tactician.
Of course, like most people, once they figure out how to get up to the lookout spot, most people go up there, especially if you get a couple people. Once you go up there, you can hold out for a little bit, but it's usually overrun. So it's something to try out in the beginning of the game. Of course, there's weapons up there. Other than that, it's just learning the map. Once you figure it out, you find what things you like best.
Okay. What about you, Death Reaps? What are some of the strategies that you use when playing this map?
Pretty much just like we established earlier, keep moving, and if you've got good aim, you should be able to survive for quite a while. And if you juke the zombies from running in the sewers using the hiding spots that are available, you should be alright.
Definitely. Some of the strategies that I noticed that were really good is for the zombies down in the sewers, there's actually quite a few ways for them to get in. So for example, I'm going to go head over to the movie theater right now through the sewer, and I'm going to show that. There's always these pipes down here. Movie theater, there's 2 ways in. There's the main door, and then of course you can come in from behind the screen there. So as a zombie, my favorite thing to do is to try to sneak into ways people don't usually expect. You know, it's really hard to watch both. For example, if someone's camping up top, they have to stay back, in which case a zombie can just sneak up from underneath them. Whereas if they're too far forward, the zombie can just jump up and nab them with a sword.
Hey, Cricket.
Yo.
I have one good piece of advice that we could give for all the zombies. so they don't have to figure it out themselves, that it's not, it'll help.
Alright.
If you notice in the sewers, once you learn the top side of the map, and enough to where you kind of know where you are underneath, every teleporter takes you to the building above you.
Exactly. So for example, if you go through the first teleporter as you're going straight, it'll take you to the fountain. The second one will take you into the hotel area, which has a very lovely view, by the way.
I'm gonna go drink some wine, actually. Sounds like a great idea.
There you go. Couple other strategies. As a human, obviously you want to stick together, but one thing that I recommend is with humans, it's not a bad idea to spread out depending on how many people you have. If you're playing with 4 people and you've got 1 zombie or 2 zombies, obviously you're probably going to want to stick together so you don't get overwhelmed by the zombies. But if you're playing and you've got 4 zombies and 12 survivors, 12 survivors grouped out into like groups of 3 or 4 throughout the map can lay down some pretty gnarly cover fire. It's really effective in the parking garage, as we learned that one game, because parking garage is actually one of the places where we've had a human victory, or the cops that won. Zombies, you actually don't get any shields. And that's pretty much it. Thanks again to Ranger Tactician and X Death Reaps X for helping me out with this commentary, helping me out with the video. And we look forward to seeing some new people this Saturday night, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time for ForgeNight. The lobby opens. It'll be under Arcane Cricket. It opens at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. It's not Mountain Daylight Time, Mountain Standard Time. There's a difference. And be sure to submit your maps to mail@forgenight.com, or you can sign up at our website at forgenight.com. Help this community grow. Show us something we haven't seen before, and we'll feature you on the website.
Base cannon, base cannon. Really? Is that all you guys are gonna do, like, every time you just hop into something else? Seriously, the base cannon thing is getting really annoying. Wait, I was about to say dubstep. Hell yeah. I think we can all come to agree that Halo 2 has the best